What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and I'm making this video because I feel like I owe you all an apology, and I want to set the record straight because I gave a pretty positive review of Black Ops 6 on the After the Credits series after we completed the campaign, played some multiplayer, and I was really enjoying the game, and my opinions have changed massively. And for consistency's sake, I just want to be transparent and 100% honest with you guys when I make videos. And at least right now, that original video does not properly represent my current feelings on the product that we have a month or so later. So I wanted to make this video just to update that and to rant a little bit because I've been working in the cold, in the snow, and I need to release some energy. So that's what we're going to do. Thanks for being here, and hope you guys enjoy this one. So I'm going to start with the basics here. I think the bones of Black Ops 6 are still great. I think we have a great game here. But there is massive problems in this game that need to be talked about. There's no excuse, and there's things that we need to discuss that are not only ruining Call of Duty, but are ruining the gaming industry as a whole. And if we continue to let this shit happen, and we continue to vote for this type of behavior with our wallets, it's never going to change. And we need to figure out a way for this type of shit to stop, okay? Because this game is fucking, it's embarrassing, okay? It's embarrassing in so many ways. And what's fucking terrible is that this game could be so good, but Activision just can't let that happen. So let's just talk about a couple things. Okay, I said in my initial review that I am for skill-based matchmaking, and I am for skill-based matchmaking in every way. I think that's a great thing. There are a lot of people in the world, especially here in America, that we bust our fucking ass. We work all day, and we have wives to come home to, animals to come home to, kids to come home to, if you're fortunate enough for that. Things like that. We've got lives, you know, so we don't have a lot of free gaming time. So if someone like that has a lot of shit on their plate and they get a couple hours to game at night, I feel like, and they're, you know, a low quality player, not a great player, they should be able to match up with people in the same tier to have an enjoyable time. I think that's important, and I think skill-based matchmaking gets a lot of shit when it shouldn't. I think it's actually a good system. Keeps matches competitive, and it's there for the right reasons, okay? But we do not have skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 6, and what we have is significantly worse. Significantly worse. Way worse, way more predatory, just absolutely embarrassing. What we have in Black Ops 6 is engagement optimized matchmaking. Now, I think this may sound conspiratorial. People may think I'm crazy, but I don't think I'm crazy. I think I'm 100% on with this. Activision put in an idea patent a couple years ago, a couple years back, basically talking about this. And what this patent was based off of was a study done by a college. I don't even know what college. You can look all this up. I'm not going to go through the process of finding all this stuff because I just don't want to, but you can look it up. You can look up the idea patent. But essentially the patent, or the study that this college did, basically summarized that if you win consistently, you're going to burn out and disregard whatever medium you're working with. If you lose all the time, same thing, you're going to burn out and disregard the medium. And there's a certain perfect balance that you can do of perfect wins, perfect loss record, and you just kind of balance it out in a way that'll keep people engaged in what they're doing for the maximum amount of time. And that was the essential gist of the Activision idea patent that they put out. And the community forever said, well, they're not going to do this. They're not going to put this in our game. Come on, man. Whether it's an idea patent or a technical patent, it costs money to submit in the first place. And this was years ago. And if you think that Activision cares about you enough to not put a system like this into your game, sorry, man, they don't see you as a player. They see you as a walking wallet. So if they can develop a matchmaking system that keeps you as engaged in the game for as long as possible, they're gonna fucking do it, man, regardless of what the experience is for you. So I think every game in this game is predetermined, whether you're gonna win or you're gonna lose. Sorry about my dogs. If you hear them, I apologize, they're playing. I genuinely think every game is predetermined in the lobby. Okay, and now maybe wondering how the hell is that possible, right? How is that possible that they can determine wins and losses? I mean, obviously you can stack a team on one side of very good players and a team on the other side of very poor players, and you know, that'll give you a general idea. But what happens if the people on bad side start popping off? Well, if you've kept up with COD and Black Ops 6 this year, there's a lot of problems with hit registration, a lot of problems with way too many hit markers in the game, and people are calling it skill-based damage, okay? Where people are having, problems because their bullets aren't tracking, you're getting way too many hit markers, you're getting shots on enemies that aren't registering as hit markers, but you see blood coming out of the characters. And I think this ties in to engagement optimized matchmaking. So if you're intended to lose that game, you are going to have hit registration problems. I don't see how that's crazy to think, to be honest. I don't. I think both engagement optimized matchmaking are in the game, and I think this skill-based damage shit that everybody's talking about is also in the game, and it's tied directly in to the engagement optimized matchmaking system. I think it's there. I mean, obviously, they're going to blame it. Activision's going to blame it on the servers, which is a horrendous excuse. Activision is a $1 trillion company. There is no reason that they should have server issues. They should have the top-of-the-line servers, without a question. They make billions and billions and billions of dollars. Activision's valued probably over $1 trillion. There should be no excuse for shit servers for this game. No excuse. So the server shit, I disagree with entirely. I will never believe that. Now, there may be some issues with lag on your end if you have a bad internet connection. But I believe that even in those, I don't even think, I mean, that may be true. That could happen. But I truly believe that there's some fuckery going on here, and I truly believe that matchmaking is rigged in Black Ops 6. And that feels terrible to say. I mean, coming from a guy that played, started my COD journey with COD 4 back in the day, and loved a lot of the games, the older COD games, and had such a wonderful time with them. To look at the state of this game now is just sad. I mean, it's tragic. I mean, you just want to get on and have a fun experience. And, and honestly, when I play it, I feel like it's rigged. And it's fucked. I mean, I'm not even a great player, dude. I'm like a 1.12 KD overall over the 80 hours or whatever that I've played. So I'm not a great player, but I've experienced all of those things, man. I've experienced shooting people, blood coming out of the character model, but not getting hit markers. I've experienced shooting people 10, 12 times and them not dying, and then them whipping on me and shooting me and killing me and basically what feels like immediately, but it says on the kill feed 6 bullets, which is just not fucking true. Yeah, I've seen it all, and I've seen it so often that I literally cannot not believe something is fucky with the matchmaking in this game, and it's not just a server issue. I believe it is truly Activision fucking with everybody that's playing the game, trying to keep them as engaged as possible, and I can just see like the matrix code of it, and I fucking cannot do it. I just cannot do it, man. It is fucking killing it for me. And like I said before, the game is great at the surface level if it just fucking played like it used to back in COD 4 days. What's here is fucking awesome. But we can't enjoy it. It's horrible, dude. It's the fucking worst. It doesn't even make sense, man. I just don't understand. I just don't get it. It fucking pisses me off. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is not just a COD issue. This is a general gaming issue. And it's in COD, so it's relevant, but this is a problem we're seeing across the entire industry, and that's battle passes, daily challenges, things of that nature. I fucking hate all of that shit, dude. Daily challenges make games feel like a fucking job, man. And when it feels like you have to get on to do your daily challenges, to progress your battle pass, and do all this other fucking shit because you have FOMO for these shit skins that no one gives a fuck about, it just fucks it for me. It pisses me off. And every game's going to this, okay? In Fortnite, I understand it. In Fortnite, I understand a battle pass. The game is free to play. So having a way to monetize that game makes sense. We should not have battle passes in $70 premium release video games. We shouldn't have them. We should not have daily challenges. And I know some people are going to say that they only give you experience, and experience doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things because all you do with experience is prestige. Okay? And in a way, you're right. You're right. But for some reason, it feels like you got to get on and get those dailies. For me, you know what I mean? Like when I get on COD, I can't just play the game when I have that fucking box on the side telling me what my daily challenges are, and I know I can do those to level up faster. Because I'm prestiging in this game. I'm prestige 2. And I'm just missing experience if I don't just go for those fuckers. So the first 4 hours or whatever, 2 hours, hour, whatever it takes to get them done, is me fucking off trying to get those things done. And I don't want my games to feel like a fucking chore or a job. I just want to fucking play games because they're fun. I don't know why that's so hard to... I don't know how that's so hard to understand or comprehend. You know, if these developers just released a game... If they just released Call of Duty without battle passes, because they don't need the extra fucking money. We all know that. But obviously, people are going to buy it. People are buying the shit, so why would they stop? If they had no battle passes, no daily challenges, and you could just hop on and play the fucking game the way you want to play it from the onset without fucking up the matchmaking system, just standard skill-based matchmaking I'd be happy with, we could have fun with this game. But we can't because of all these fucking systems that do not need to be here. And I genuinely think this is going to ruin multiplayer gaming. I do. I fucking think it will. I think at some point, everybody's going to wake up and realize that this is fucking bullshit, that we are giving these developers all this fucking money for these stupid systems that, like I said, man, who the fuck cares if you're running around in Black Ops 6 with the stupid shark outfit? Nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares. You know, and the other thing is you're buying an outfit for a first-person shooter, you can't even see yourself. So eventually, I think the community will wake up and realize that this shit is bogus. And I'm hoping we can get back to the days where that shit wasn't there and developers go back to making games that are quality and people will be engaged in the game without a shitty, invasive, horrendous matchmaking system. And they'll just play the game because it's fucking fun and it feels good. I think it's atrocious. I think it's absolutely atrocious. And this game is just nosedived off of a fucking cliff for me in terms of quality because of all the shit. I don't feel like I can play it. I do not feel like I can even play it right now. Because, I mean, the last four sessions I've had multiple instances of way too many hit markers and then getting turned on and blown up in fucking 2 seconds, 2 shots. And, you know, I said in the original video that I'm a casual player, and I am. I am a casual player. I don't care about my KD that much. I don't give a shit. I play for the objective in these types of games. I'm a dom player, headquarters player. So, you know, I kind of run into deaths all the time because that's what I do. I don't really care. And I play these games casually, but when I can see through the fucking matrix code, and I know that no matter what the outcome is, it seems fucked from the start, I can't engage with it. I can't. I just can't. So, anyways, that's my thoughts. Thanks for letting me vent. And honestly, my opinion right now, if you haven't bought Black Ops 6, don't. You're honestly not missing anything. And, you know, it's sad that X-Defiant just got shut down the other day. X-Defiant was great. No skill-based matchmaking. You know, I haven't played the game in a while, and that's part of the problem. I think a lot of people moved on. But, you know, we had something there. And that's gone. So I don't know, man. Maybe FPSs aren't for me. Definitely not Activision FPSs anymore. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to trust COD again. I really don't. I truly don't. You know what I mean? I took a couple years off before this game, and I don't see how I go back to it. I don't see how I go back to it if it's going to continue to be this way. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We're working on Stellar Blade. which has been absolutely incredible. So if you haven't caught one of those live streams, try to tune into one of those at some point. I'm going to try to get that game done by the end of the year. It's going to be a stretch, though. I've been working a lot. Haven't had a lot of free time. Haven't played anything this week. It's been kind of rough, but hoping to get that game done by the end of the year. And then the end of the year video, I got a fun one planned. We're just going to do a tier list of all the games. I don't know if I mentioned that. I don't know if I did. If I did, great. If I didn't, I'm going to mention it again. We're going to do a tier list rating all the games that I played and beat this year. So obviously not 2024 games because I've only played 2. But it's going to be just the games that I beat. And we're going to rank them and kind of keep track of it. And that's where I'll actually give like review scores per se during that video. So it should be a fun one. It'll be a good end of year video towards the end of the month here. And hopefully we'll be able to get Stellar Blade on there because that'd be great. And I'm going to keep working through it. But yeah, try to catch me when I'm live, guys. Would appreciate it. Live over on twitch.tv and here on YouTube. So if you leave a subscribe, hit the subscribe button down there. Maybe when you're watching this video, you might see a little red circle around my icon. That means I'm live. Swing in, say hi. Or go to Twitch, CAMfidence Live over there. Anyways, thanks, guys. Take care of yourselves. Let's fix gaming, man, because it's fucked right now. It's fucked. Talk to you guys soon.